Welcome everyone to our parish website. It's good that you're here back with us. It's autumn, fall 2021, and unfortunately the COVID pandemic is still raging. So we are very mindful of the mask mandates, urgently requiring people to wear masks when they're in church. Our school students are wearing their masks. Faith formation students will be wearing their masks. All the programs that are beginning, Bible study, a panoramic view of the Old Testament, they're mindful of social distancing and wearing masks. The men's group and the women's group, which is starting up again in the Garrity Center this season, they're also wearing masks and social distancing. We need to be mindful of COVID. It is raging. It's still with us. I want all of us to stay strong and to pray and then pray for more. So thanks for listening and following the recommendations. The really big news this fall is about the Heart of a Shepherd campaign that is happening here in the Diocese of Cleveland. You may have heard, you might know, and maybe you've even been contacted already about Heart of a Shepherd campaign. The diocesan campaign is very successful over the past year and a half. It was on pause in the year 2020, but it's back in now, 2021, and St. Mary is part of it. We're tagging along with the diocesan campaign with our own campaign here at St. Mary. You know that we need a parking lot. You're on that all the time. You know that we need an HVAC system, a heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system in the church. You feel the heat when it should be cool. You feel it cold when it should be warmer. So we need that. And you know that when you come on the property, we want to paint the exterior of the Father Garrity Center. We did so much improvements inside the Garrity Center. Now we need to do the exterior. Those are 3 local projects. The campaign goal for St. Mary is outlined for us through the Catholic Community Foundation and their fundraising arm. So our goal is for $355,000, and we're going to meet that goal. And the joy of that goal is that 65 cents of every dollar received towards that goal stays here at St. Mary over the course of the 3-year campaign. The 35 cents will go to the diocesan campaign to help with their renovation of the Center for Pastoral Leadership, both the residential and the common areas of the center for young men studying for priesthood who are living there, men for the permanent diaconate, lay ecclesial ministers, men and women who are studying to be pastoral associates, pastoral ministers at their parishes. The Center for Pastoral Leadership is also the center for many of our workshops and days of recollection and retreat days. So it needs renovating and upgrading both the residential areas as well as the common areas. That includes the chapel. I will be sending out a letter next week in the course of September with an invitation for consideration to participate in the campaign to support St. Mary and the diocesan efforts. And in the early part of October, there will be an in-pew commitment weekend, a pledge weekend. Mindful that the pledge is for 3 years at your sacrificial giving level. So please be aware that that is happening and that's coming. And if behind the camera you saw my office, you will see piles and piles of inserts and flyers and brochures and letters and folders and labels and lists. So it's all going on now. Please take time to devote your heart to that of a shepherd and to consider making a pledge. Your pledges have been so successful over the past years, certainly with Rooted in Faith and certainly with our own roof projects, which are complete. So we're moving along so that we can assure a future, another 169 years here at St. Mary. We're looking forward to our fall mission. Father Albert Haas will be joining us the second weekend of October at all the Masses on the weekend, and in the course of the evenings, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The title of his retreat mission is signed and sealed with the cross. He's a pretty amazing speaker. He's written a lot of books, and I know Father Bob Cole has read all of them. So I'm inviting you to invite everyone, family, extended family, and friends to join us those evenings. He is amazing and will be very inspiring. Our Combined Knights of Columbus group is sponsoring a fall clam bake this year, also the weekend of the mission, a way to celebrate our being faith-filled families. So stay tuned to the details. That'll be in the bulletin. There may be a couple of flyers. There may be some phone calling for that, a KFC clam bake. And if you need any questions answered, you can always give Father Stock, who is one of the chaplains, to give him a call and ask him for some of those detailed questions. That'd be wonderful. Knights of Columbus, clam bake, October 9th. The annual Right to Life Mass with Adoration, mindful of the COVID mandates and recommendations, is going to happen at the end of October, October 22nd, that Friday evening, for a Right to Life Mass, and there may be adoration afterwards, the details of which are still in process. So again, stay tuned for those details, either in the bulletin or on the parish website, or even making a phone call to the business office. And yes, November is just around the corner. Our annual spaghetti dinner in Thanksgiving time is in the works. So that's going to be the weekend of November 13th. Again, a Saturday evening following the 4 o'clock Mass, spaghetti dinner and some raffle stuff and some fun stuff to create a friend-raising event. Again, we were on pause, but hopefully it'll happen again. I know I said this last month, but don't forget, if you're cleaning out your gardens, if you are weeding and eliminating stuff, I can certainly always use that here on the property. Probably putting in some 3-season beds, so your bulbs, your seeds, plants, and bushes that you may be cleaning out, give a call to the office or just drop them off at the rectory garages in the back, and we'll probably make a new home for them. As we are entering and into the autumn season, we pause in thanksgiving for the joy of our Lord in our lives, so that our hearts might be united with His, with our time, with our talent, and with our treasure in a particular way this season. Pray and stay strong, and then, of course, pray some more that we reveal the heart of a shepherd. We are a great family of faith, so let us continue to be so. Peace.